So weirdly, I didn't bring any movies with me to my new location as of right now. I didn't have anywhere to put any stuff. But I'm starting to figure out where I can position things, so I'm going to go pick up my movie collection soon enough. So yeah, the only movies I have on me are the Grudge movies, which I grabbed because of the new Grudge movie coming out, and I was like, oh, I'll just marathon through them. And after the first one, I was like, eh. So I've been doing a lot of Redbox lately. Now, as you guys know, if you follow my channel, I am in love with Emma Roberts. So this was a film I've been aware of for a while, but I've heard not a good thing about it. And so I was at Redbox and was like, I don't know. I guess there's nothing else really that I want to watch in here, so fuck it. I'm going to rent Paradise Hills. And while the film is very pretty to look at, and that's not just because it's Emma Roberts, but the costume design, the set design, all that looks really cool. So it's a very aesthetically pleasing movie, and yes, Emma does not hurt the matter there. But here's the thing, man. Like, what the fuck is going on in this movie? Like, so here's the setup. There's a young girl played by Emma Roberts. Her name is Uma, and Uma wakes up on this island, and on the island there's like this rehabilitation center there, and they're gonna hook her up with some guy, they're gonna perfect her, whatever. It's like a half prison, half finishing school, what? I don't know. When does this take place? Who fucking knows? Where does this take place? Who fucking knows? Why does this take place? Who fucking knows? So the film just feels very disjointed. It feels like I'm always kind of baffled by movies like this because they don't seem to have a cohesive vision. Like, either studio interference was aplenty, or they just bit off more than they can chew. There's some world building that is attempted here because this is like a futuristic world, Earth, but we don't really know anything about that. There's hints at it, like they refer to people as uppers and lowers, upper class and lower class. They didn't really think much on that one. But it's very vaguely kind of addressed. And then Mila Jovovich's character, another gorgeous woman, I don't know. I mean, at the end, it was a total what the fuck with what they do with her character. I was just like, okay, so what? We're doing this now? Wait, what? Okay, I guess. Like, I feel like the film had potential in it. It's just the dialogue is very clunky. Nothing really is smooth. Like, no characters were interesting to me, even Emma's character. There was no connection between anyone. I didn't give a shit about anything going on, mostly because I was just kind of confused about what all was happening and why. Like, even when it's all revealed, it's something that's like been there, done that. Okay, I get it, whatever. And it's not even a good payoff. It's not even a good version of that. And so it's a head scratcher of a film, honestly. I just sit there and I watch it and I think, like, how do you get Mila Jovovich, Emma Roberts, Awkwafina, all these people on board for a movie like this when it doesn't even feel, fully envisioned? Like, I feel like this is something that could have, like, I actually had to look it up after because I was curious on if it was like a YA novel, like a young adult novel that was like poorly adapted, but it's just an original screenplay. I don't even know what the target audience is for this. I'm assuming females in their like mid-teens, I suppose. But even with that, it's like you would think there'd be more of a like a taut romance or female empowerment or something there. So while I guess because it's kind of a fantasy that's centrifugally focused on a few younger women who are rebelling against the society of their time, I would assume that the target audience is a younger female generation. But I don't really exactly know what they would take from this because um, all of the stuff that kind of audience would be looking for, I just feel like this film is lacking in. You know, whether, as I said, whether it be some kind of romance, whether it be some kind of rise up female empowerment thing. There's attempts at both of those things, but they're just so lame and they don't go anywhere. This is a, yeah, this is just kind of a confusing, boring watch. You get bored because you're like, okay, what are the motives again here? What is who? Where are we? When are we? Why are we? You know, all these questions keep coming up. So it's just it feels lazy. It feels a waste. It feels like a waste of time for sure. But Emma looks great. I mean, they did a fantastic job making everyone look. Um, you know, the outfits are very futuristic, but also kind of old fashioned at the same time. Um, yeah, just not a fan. Not a fan. I wanted to like it because of obvious reasons, but I just couldn't find any enjoyment in it at all, outside of just looking at some actresses in it. But damn, man, what a rough movie. So yeah, not a recommendation at all.